Hey there, busy mamas and ambitious go-getters. If you've ever wished that you could get a full week's worth of deep work done in just one day without burning out, then this is for you. Today, I'm walking you through the Flow Day protocol. It's a structured, high-performance work strategy that will help you maximize focus, eliminate distractions, and supercharge productivity. This method isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter, using strategic time blocks, rest, and recovery to get massive results in a single day. Now, this flow protocol has been an absolute game changer when it comes to supercharging work on projects for me, and I absolutely love doing these as often as I can. For full disclosure, I didn't come up with this genius method. I came across a video one day by a fellow called Ryan Doris, and I'll link the video in the comments so you can check it out if you want to. It's a bit longer, it's more in depth, and it has a lot of the neuroscience info that backs this all up, and it's a lot more involved with more steps. And in the video he claims you can get a month's worth of work done in one day using this protocol, and he explains how he works that out. However, I live in busy mama world, and I went ahead and I simplified the system and the protocol steps to suit myself. And realistically, it's maybe only about a week's worth of work in a day, maybe. But I think that really depends on you yourself and how much deep flow work you normally do. I'm normally a bit of a deep dive and flow gal, so I tend to get a lot more work done on things anyway. So my week's worth of work might be someone else's month worth. So I get what he's saying when he says that. But anyways, regardless of whether it's a week's worth or a month's worth, let's dive in and learn how you can get a brontosaurus's buttload of stuff done in just one awesome super flow day. Now, part one is getting set up for flow success. Now, before you even start your flow day, you need to set yourself up for success. So here's how. Number one, define your big tasks. So start by identifying a major task or a project that will normally take a week or more to complete. Then set a clear goal. What exactly do you want to accomplish by the end of your flow day? Ask yourself, what actions, if completed, will move the needle the most towards this goal? Secondly, you're going to prepare for the day by clearing the load. Now, this is clearing your schedule, or pick a day with minimal disruptions. Prioritize a good night's sleep, okay? So get to bed early, avoid screens before bed, follow a wind down routine, think reading, meditation, deep breathing, whatever it is to maximize the best sleep possible the night before. All right, then you're going to reduce your cognitive load. So you're laying out your clothes the night before, you're meal prepping food and snacks for the day so they're just ready to grab and eat. Then you're going to set up your workspace for success. So have everything you need in the one spot: laptop, notepads, pens, water bottle, all ready in one place, okay? And then tidy up your space and your home. Take care of the life admin stuff like laundry and chores the day before, so you've got nothing to distract you or worry about. And then the last thing is eliminate flow blockers. So turn off notifications, put your phone out of reach. No emails, no calls, no texts, unless it's an emergency. All right, let your friends and your family know that you will be focused for the day and unreachable unless it's super urgent. And no, that doesn't include tending to your bestie's dilemma about the latest guy that she's having a drama with. All right? Part two is planning your actual work. Flow days are structured in deep work time blocks, each one lasting between 1 to 3 hours. The key is to focus on one specific task in each block. Now, a lot of experts recommend just jumping straight into work within 90 seconds of waking up, as this is when your brain is still in a theta alpha state, and this boosts flow. However, if you prefer a short, intentional morning routine like me, that's fine. Just keep it simple and avoid distractions like social media and other tasks that are not on your flow plan, okay? And now, let's check out what your flow day schedule is going to look like. First up, you've got block one. So 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or the equivalent, depending on when you get up, but make it an early start so you're not flowing all late into the night, all right? You're going to use the Pomodoro method to do 55 minutes of deep work in one sitting, then take a 5-minute break with minimal stimulation. So No phone, no note taking. Just get up, stretch, walk around, do some star jumps, have some water, or literally just stare off into the distance or at a wall, which actually helps minimize the eye strain when you're working so deeply. Okay, then you're going to repeat that for the next 3 hours in this block. Block 2 is 1 to 2 hours of non-stimulating rest recovery. So this is going for a walk, eating a nutritious and fueling meal, one that you've already meal prepped, meditate, do a non-sleep deep rest protocol, or yoga nidra as it's called. Whatever it is, your whole point is that you're going to rest and recover so you can gain more focus and have more productivity in your next time block. Next is block 3. So this is 2 hours of deep work, either continuing on the first task from block 1 or the next one if you're up to it. Now, this will vary depending on your plan, but you'll work all this out, you do you. Do the Pomodoro method to get those short brain breaks in between, just like you did in the first one. And then block 4 is another hour of recovery, so another rest block. Like I said, it's important for optimizing your focus and your energy, but you don't want to be getting distracted here. So once again, no house tasks, no email, no social media checks, nothing like that, okay? Just have some food, meditate, go for a walk, do a quick workout, have a cold plunge or a cold shower or whatever, ready to jump into block 5, which is the home stretch. And this is another 3-hour block. So you're deep diving into finishing off those tasks that you've set out to do with the short breaks in between. And then at the end of this block, you're done, all right? You're done for the day. It's time to rest and recover. Have a hearty meal, eat a nutritious snack, have a nice long warm bath or a shower, whatever else you need to do to recoup and reward yourself for an amazing day of deep, impactful work. All right? And then that's your flow day. By the end of it, you'll have accomplished what normally takes a full week without exhaustion or overwhelm. All right? The key is intentional preparation, structured work blocks, and effective recovery, because that rest part is absolutely important. And that's where people stuff up. They go, I'm going to dive in, I'm going to get this all done, and they work, and then they get over it. They burn out, they start getting the brain fog, and they're done. By having those blocks in between, having a solid plan, making sure that you've eliminated all the distractions and you've got everything set for success, you will smash it. Now you're all set, all right? And I'd love to hear from you. What big task are you planning to tackle with a flow day? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs this in their life. And until next time, work smarter, not harder, all right? Peace, love, warm fuzzies, and all that. But most of all, take care of you and go get in the flow. What are you waiting for? Go do it. I'm about to right now.